welcome to FastEasyChef.com. Today I'm going to make salsiccia pasta. Salsiccia is a special Italian sausage, and once in a while we here in Sweden can find the meat without it being packed as sausage, and I always buy that because I can make many different kind of dishes with it. But if you can't find, if you only can find the raw sausage, fine, you buy that and you take away the skin and use that instead. One thing to remember about the meat is that it's very compact, so you have to divide it before frying it. That's number one. Number two is that it contains a lot of fat, so you have to take away the excess fat after frying it. So these things are very important. Now, another thing is the acidity. Acidity is very important in almost all dishes I make. In order to obtain that, I put lemon, of course, or lemon zest and so on, but I didn't, it just happened, I didn't have any lemon at home. Instead, I used the Persian spice that we use in many dishes, and it is dried lime, Limmo-Ammani as it is called in Farsi. You can buy it whole and grind it at home, or you can buy the one that is already done. So it gives it a wonderful aroma and the necessary acidity for the food to become even more flavorful. So those things are important. And then, of course, if you don't have bell peppers at home, don't use it. Just use something else instead. You can have olives, you can have mushrooms in it, but whatever you take, don't take too much, because they will take over the wonderful taste of this sausage meat. So, and then, of course, you can have wine in it, you can have different kind of things that you like. This is just the basic, hopefully, inspiration for you to make it your way. But, and you taste, of course, and season more or less, you know. This is not something, you cannot be a slave under a recipe. It's always just an inspiration to find something new to do with the ingredients you have at home. So I hope you will like this recipe. If so, please do consider subscribing and don't forget to give your thumbs up. Let's get started. Well, here you can see what is needed, and as usual you can download that at my blog. And it's mise en place, which means you prepare and measure everything in advance. This is the dried lime, Limmo-Ammani, the Persian lime, dried lime I was talking about, but you can use lemon instead. Pour some oil in a pan and check that the heat is at least 266 Fahrenheit before you add the onions, and fry it for about 3 to 4 minutes, rather 3 than 4. Then you add the salsiccia minced meat and fry it until it has a nice color. It doesn't have to be cooked by now, but because it's going to simmer for a while later on. Then you remove the excess oil and grease from the pan. You add some salt and also some pepper. Then you add chopped peppers if using it, and fry that for about a minute or two. Then you add the garlic, and by the time you feel the aroma from the garlic, that's when you add the concentrated stock and tomato puree, and mix it very well. Then you add half of the water and stir around so it's very well mixed. Then you add 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of basil, and the lemon zest if using, and mix it very well. Now let it simmer for a while, about 10 minutes, without a lid, before you add the halved plum tomatoes, and add a little bit more water if necessary, but it is going to be necessary, and possibly a little sour cream because it gives it a wonderful creaminess. Then you let everything simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes before it's going to be ready to be served with wonderful spaghetti or the pasta of your choice. As we say in Iran, Nusha Jan, or enjoy.